We love the Sears Center. I love the Sears Center.
Gilson out in the lead. Oh, it's going to be contact. Number 99 is getting in front. That's Zach Thomas. Oh, we got a quad down. That's number
Ice
4.
racing, that's right, ice racing. You go fast, you go slow, but you don't want to go too slow because the guy that we hear that needs to be beat around here is a guy named Daniel, and we're going to have Daniel kind of explain to the novice guy what ice racing is all about. How are you, Daniel? Nice to meet you.
Good, how are you?
This is a quad, right?
Yes.
How many cc?
450.
450 quad, and you've got something on here that probably most people don't really know. Explain what's on the tires here.
They're actually the Silver Rocket indoor ice racing studs. We use these for the indoor ice racing series. It's what gets us around these slick tracks.
How far into the tire do they go, and will you lose any when you're out there doing your thing?
There's actually two different sizes. There's a 5/8 inch and there's a 1 inch. The 5/8 actually do not pierce the carcass, so yes, we do lose a few here and there, and the tires won't leak if you use the 5/8. But if you use the 1 inch and you lose one, yes, the tire's going to leak. So, and we lose a few here and there.
You know, I'm not too familiar about this, but let me ask you this question. Is there like a pit stop if you get a flat tire? If something happens, if you run over a guy? Tell me.
If it happens before the gate goes up on the first attempt at a start, you get a 2-minute warning to fix anything you can. Once the race is started, if you have a problem, you're basically out for that race. If more than half the field crashes on the first lap, they'll restart. But other than that, it's pretty much just they throw a yellow flag to warn you that there is someone down, but the race goes on. So unless if they feel that someone's in danger or hurt, they will stop the race. I mean, safety's always first. But other than that, it's pretty much if you go down, it's tough luck. Try again next race.
Cover up quickly.
Yes, very much. Get out of the way. They're coming.
How many guys normally start a race, and how long does the heat last?
We have 4-man heat races. We start 4 wide, and it's 4 laps, and then we got the 8-man last chance qualifier and an 8-man main event. So basically the top 12 in points is what it boils down to after the heat races, and everybody else goes home.
Okay, top speed, what?
They've clocked us at upwards of 55, 60 mile an hour at the end of the chute. I think an average of 35 to 40 once you count slowing down for the corners and stuff. So it's pretty intense.
How long does it take you to hit top speed, or on a track like this? I mean, what's going through your mind to get hot top speed?
The way they advertise it is 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, and that's got to be pretty accurate because you rock it out of the gate. Like you'll be excited once you see this. So.
What kind of fuel? Special fuel or just the kind of fuel that I can buy when I'm filling up the car?
I run VP Racing Fuel. I actually have a VP sponsorship out of Texas. They help me out, so we run that. But you could pretty much run anything. I mean, it's how your motor's tuned to run, so just like anything else, whatever you got it tuned to run on. So
nobody's running jet fuel or anything like that?
No, you'll see like VP Racing Fuel or a lot of pump gas like 93 octane and stuff like that. But we got the VP sponsorship. They've helped us out this year, so we run that.
Now, I'm looking at you. I mean, I'm looking at all the guys around here. I mean, you guys are kind of young guys, right? What's the average age of a racer?
Well, yeah, it's funny you say that. When I first started this, I was actually the youngest guy on the tour, and now it's kind of
now you're the
a lot
old
of
guy?
well, not necessarily the old guy, but there's a lot more younger guys coming around. So I'm 22, and that's pretty much the average age. My brother and my best friend, who are also my teammates, they're both 20, and it kind of goes up from there. And we got Chuck, who's I believe 55, and he's the old guy on the tour. So
I got a shot.
You got a shot.
I'm in there. Where's my ride? Is this a family sport? I mean, is mom and dad and cousins and aunties and everybody else kind of hanging out and rearing you on, if you know what I mean?
Oh, very much so. Me and my dad started this team, Bergquist Racing, and he used to race but took a crash last year, so he's kind of the team owner now. And I got my brother as a teammate and my best friend, and we always have, my mom will come to him whenever she can, and some of the further ones, obviously not, but these closer ones. And I actually have some family from right here in town that'll be in the stands tonight, so very much a family sport.
So there's a young kid he's going to watch tonight. What would you want to tell him about this kind of sport? Would you encourage him? Would you discourage him? Or would you say, hey, do this?
Well, we encourage everyone to get out and try it. I mean, it's something that if you haven't tried it or seen it, you definitely need to either get out and watch one of these things or even get out and try it. I mean, we encourage, local. We have the amateur class, or even, if you have some experience in the racing world, get out here and run pro. It's very exciting.
One last question. Are they doing this internationally?
We've been to Canada, and we've actually been over to Puerto Rico, but we have not went overseas as of yet. But we'll see what happens. I mean, this thing's growing with the TV coverage coming on board and all that, it's definitely growing. So I'll be around for a few more years yet. We're very excited to see where this is going to go.
Danny, thank you for your time. Thank you good luck tonight. You be safe if you're going to try this at home. I'm going to be right back right after this.